Mr. Dimitrov, nice to meet you again on your own territory.
Thank you.
In both terms, both on the plane, and we're actually now flying over Canada,
yes.
Which is your home country, right?
Yes, we just entered Canada. We're overflying northern Canada at the moment. Newfoundland, Labrador, which is, you can see the snow and the ice is still down there. It's beautiful, so it's very exciting to be on board Air Italy, taking our aircraft home to Toronto.
How do you actually feel in business terms? How is so far North America working for Air Italy?
It's performing very well. Obviously, this is the reason why we're adding more flights into North America. We're about to publish also our next summer schedule. We will be operating the same seasonal flights in addition to the year-round flights that we have to New York and Miami. We will be operating again Toronto, San Francisco, Los Angeles, and we'll be adding 2 more destinations into North America.
From which countries are your top passengers coming from, apart from Italy, of course?
All over Europe. So we have connectivity with Bulgaria. We established a codeshare agreement with Bulgaria. So we're seeing a very healthy flow of passengers coming to all of our North American destinations.
Now I'm enjoying the service here on board. You actually said during our last interview that it's going to be even more improved. So, as far as I can see, it's already on top-notch service. So what are your future plans for the onboard service and offerings?
Well, I'm never satisfied with what we do, so there's always better. I'm very happy with the service delivery. I'm happy with the equipment we have, the dining and demand concept that we have offered. It works very well. But again, we'll continue to improve and challenge the status quo. So I'm very satisfied as to where we are today with the service, but we're already working on the next level.
Now, aircraft. That's one of the probably hottest topics around, especially during the last months. You have like 3 737 MAXes,
correct?
Right? So now when those aircraft are grounded, obviously it's a problem. It's not just for your airline, but for many other airlines around the world. How are you coping with that?
We're okay at the moment. We have secured aircraft, so we were able to secure capacity. It was very unexpected in a way. We knew that there was issues going on and potentially the aircraft might be grounded in the last minutes leading to that particular situation, that particular day. So we had a plan B. But when it happened, we were able to reach out to some of our colleagues and we were able to get aircraft right away to come and protect our network. So at the moment, I'm sure you're fully aware of all the statements that Boeing has made. We still trust Boeing. Boeing is a very long, old and established manufacturer, and I'm sure they're doing, I'm confident they're doing their best in addressing all of the issues that have been put in front of them. So they have to address it. In terms of our network, we're
no
protected.
plans for any cancelling of orders from Boeing?
It's too early to say anything right now. We're leasing our MAXes, so at the end of the day, it is not us cancelling the orders. It will be the lessors if they have to. But I'm not aware of any such actions at the moment.
We were talking last time about the potential to acquire some Dreamliners or lease them 787s. Is that related to the performing of the services that you now have to North America or intercontinental?
Well, we operate 5 330s right now on our long-haul routes. We will be adding 2 more next year. At the moment, we're growing with the Airbus 330s, and the reason is because the 787-8 deliveries are delayed, as our lessor is waiting for their 787-9s to be delivered to them. So it's a bit of a domino effect that is happening. So we've continued growing with the 330, and at the moment it makes sense to keep the 330 for a period of time. If we were to switch to the 787, that involves a lot of training, logistic, network changes, adaptations, and so on. So we need to see what makes sense for us, and at the moment the 330 makes more sense.
Yeah. What is the winning strategy for Air Italy in the longer term? Partnerships, interline agreements, joint ventures, rather?
Partnerships are very important. We're introducing more and more interlines, code shares, SPAs, and so on. So those are very important, and I strongly believe in partnerships for many different reasons. Those partnerships contribute not only to the bottom line but to relationships. For example, as we were faced with a difficult situation at the last minute, even though we were prepared in the grounding of our MAXes, having a good partnership is through the good partnership we were able to address our issue. Partnerships are important. Obviously, we would like to grow the airline in our network. Italy, we're very proud Italian airline. We still represent Italy. Milano Malpensa is our base. We'll conquer the world. We'll continue expanding as required, and nothing is stopping us at the moment. But of course, we have to make sure that whatever we do makes sense. We're not there to burn money. We don't have a bottomless pockets. So obviously we look at markets that make sense. Hence the reason why we introduced some seasonal destinations this summer, such as San Francisco, Los Angeles, and Toronto, because we know they perform very well in the summer. They're not as attractive in the winter from Italy. If potentially we're able to grow these networks and these destinations to a point where it makes sense for us to keep them year round, we will consider. But now, it's obviously the demands and the economics that make sense.
How about utilization of the aircraft during the winter season, for example, but also Canada, maybe in winter, but farther west?
Yes,
it's probably a good opportunity.
And we're looking at that through partnerships actually to establish that. In the winter, we have already announced winter schedule, and the summer season destinations will be replaced with new winter destinations, such as Mombasa, Zanzibar, the Maldives, and those are popular winter destinations. And again, next summer we'll return to the summer network.
So it's not going to be only west and east, but also south.
Yes.
Because Africa is one of the fastest growing markets right now.
Yes, and Lagos is a very important destination for us, Nigeria for business purposes and also VFR traffic. But as well, Zanzibar is becoming a very popular vacation spot, and the Maldives, everyone knows the Maldives.
You said actually that Air Italy is truly Italian airline. It obviously is. I mean, you can tell from the menu, from the service on board, from the offerings that you have as amenities and
all the gelato you had on the flight.
All the gelato, and the chef that is preparing the gelato right here on board. It's truly magnificent to see all of this, and our viewers, I'm sure, will appreciate it. But it's also an international airline, and now there is talk, especially from North America. For example, JetBlue and other airlines, they're trying to penetrate the European market as well, and they're probably going to do it in less than 2 years. JetBlue is going to fly to London, and then obviously trying to conquer other European destinations, probably Italy. How do you plan to cope with that expansion of the lower cost, so-called intercontinental airlines?
It's a different market, and obviously they serve a different demographic than us. You can see our market, our product, as you can see where it is today, our service. So we have demand for what we offer, and I'm sure they will have a demand for what they offer.
So different business models.
Yes, definitely, we'll be targeting different markets.
Because I saw a lot of
is healthy because it keeps you on your toes.
Yeah, definitely is, because I saw a lot of tails in Malpensa as well, which I haven't seen like 10 years ago. Are you happy with your partnership so far with the Italian airports as Malpensa?
Yes, Malpensa for us, they're a very strategic partner, and I see them as part of the family. Malpensa is our hub. We work together in developing Malpensa further. We are in constant discussions, talking about our requirements in terms of, facilities, what our customers require from us. We share the feedback that we receive from our customers about the airport. So we work together very close, and I almost see them as not just as a partner, but as part of the Air Italy family.
Can you share something really special, a secret that is going to be revealed probably in the near future for our international viewers?
I would say probably the 2 new destinations for next summer will bring a lot of controversy again, but we're looking forward to that.
Controversy in what respect?
A lot of comments as to why we're expanding in certain markets and so on, and such comments for me are totally baseless. At the end of the day, we look at what the demand is, where Italians want to go, where people would like to visit Italy from, where we can be profitable. So that's what we're looking at, and we have developed a very strong North American market, for example. We receive constant feedback from customers, and now We have a very strong loyalty base, people who travel with us for business and leisure, so we'll continue to expand where it makes sense. So in terms of something exciting your viewers, I would say that we will be expanding our code-share with Bulgaria Air, where the Maldives, Zanzibar and Mombasa, all of our winter network, will be also shared with Bulgaria. Therefore, customers traveling from Bulgaria will be able to connect through Milano Malpensa flawlessly to our entire network.
And one of my last questions is actually going to be related to fares. What fares can passengers expect, not just in Italy, but also your transfer passengers?
Our fares are very competitive. I think if you go online or if you go on our website, and I invite all of your viewers to visit our website at airitaly.com, you will see that our fares are very competitive to what is out there in the market. And for the level of the service you receive on board the aircraft,
special luggage, this is something that is really important for some not so small part of the Bulgarian traveling public. For example, during the winter season, a lot of people are going skiing in Italy. How about this? Because many airlines are now charging really expensive fares to bring your sport equipment on board, for example.
We are very transparent through our website. We don't hide anything. We don't like to surprise people with unpleasant surprises. We rather surprise you pleasantly than unpleasantly at the airport. So everything is very transparent. Depending on the fare that you book, you can see what you're entitled to bring, what you're not entitled to bring. If you always have questions, you can have live help through our website and talk to our customer service people.
And last but not least, I really like your slogan, imagine the world differently. But I now think that you can also have another one, which is lead, don't follow. Because as you said, you'll be opening new markets that your competitors will be surprised of, but for sure there is certain strategy behind it.
Definitely we're leaders. You know, I've always believed, in my entire airline experience, very often I have been asked, who do you use as a benchmark, and how do you create the benchmark, and who do you follow? I've never followed anyone. You know, I always decide to go and challenge the status quo and be different. Take the risk, but take a calculated risk.
So it's better that it's you who sets the benchmarks, right?
We set our own benchmark and we go crazy for it.